Sir, I would like to know about Arushi and Hemraj murder case and why did the High Court acquitted them?
Okay, the parents.
Yes, sir.
The High Court of Allahabad has acquitted the parents. See, what is this? This is a very sensational murder case of a country. It has taken place in Noida. Okay, two popular dentists' daughter is named Arushi. She
Okay.
was a teenager, preteen kid. Maybe
Pre-teenage.
like she should be around 13, I think, ninth or eighth class. She was, and on the night, she's the only daughter of these two top dentists, Nupur Talwar and Rajesh Talwar. So what happened was like at the time of having dinner, they had dinner and father has bought a nice new camera as a gift. In those days, camera was very big thing. That was 15 years back we are talking about, or yeah, 20 years back almost. So they have gifted a daughter because her birthday was coming. They gifted her a daughter a camera and she was very happy, played with it, took some photographs. And after that what happened was like nobody knew, and by morning like her daughter's body was she was dead, and her throat was slit, and she was lying in the pool of blood on her bed. Okay, then what happened, our maid servant has come. She comes at 6 o'clock or something and waked up the parents, and her mother she threw the keys of her flat to her and said like, you open the lock and come inside. She did not open the flat. Then she opened the flat and came inside, and her mom said like, see what Hemraj has done. She has killed my daughter, and he ran off. Then that maid servant came into the home and she was so shocked after seeing the dead body lying in pool of blood, that was such a young girl kid's body. Then she went running outside and she called neighbors and said murder has taken place, and they called police has come and they have started investigating prima facie what is what and all. They have taken photographs and all, and they questioned father and mother, do you have any suspects and all. They said Hemraj should be the suspect and all. They went here and there, and they were the time passed by half an hour, 1 or 2 hours. Then his father shouted at them, stating that why are you wasting your time here? Go and catch that servant who has killed my daughter. Then they took him seriously and they went off. Then his father has cremated the body. It went to the post-mortem and it came back, and his father cremated the body. You understand cremation, na?
Yes,
Like
sir.
in Hindus, like you torch the body, like it will
Yes.
be become ashes. You do normally Hindus, they do not bury the body.
Bury the body.
If you bury the body, then if some murder is alleged, definitely you can exhume the body and conduct
Okay.
post-mortem.
Yes.
But once the post-mortem is done and you cremate the body, there is no second chance of getting the post-mortem done. So the body was cremated, and like these people, they went off to Haridwar, father and mother. And next day what happened, there was an army officer in the same colony who came to this house because nobody were there in these flats, and he said like, okay, like we'll go to the terrace and we will search, because it's a sensational murder. Everybody, media, everybody were hunting down for the culprits. Then he went to the top floor and they found the body of Hemraj also lying in the pool of blood. So that means Hemraj is not the culprit. He is also a victim. So then Hemraj's body was also found, and then the police called this person, his father. You please come back because right now the body of Hemraj has been found. Then they did not come. They said no, we cannot come right now because we want to cremate. We want to what is that? We want to put the ashes of our daughter's remains in holy river of Ganga, and then we will come. Then they came comfortably after 1 or 2 days. Then meanwhile they started investigating who killed Arushi and Hemraj and all. In all media channels, it's a sensational murder case. Okay, then all the media people also, they have come. There were some hand marks on the with blood marks of hand on some walls and all. Then what happened? Everything was quiet. Police were investigating. So after few days, what happened? Police got a lead. How was it? means like they have put everybody's numbers on surveillance. That is, any heinous crime becomes everybody, family members, friends, everybody will be on surveillance. Then his father called up his family lawyer and asked how much time it will take for a murder accused to get a bail. That's it. And he called him from a Sai Baba temple. That time he was in temple. So he made a call, and immediately police came to the Sai Baba temple, and he has arrested the father, and he was remanded to jail. That is Dasna jail. It is in Ghaziabad. Okay, so he's remanded to the jail. So because it's in UP, the crime took place in Noida, so they will be remanded to Dasna jail, which is the nearby one. So he went to the jail, and the next few days of drama, her mother came out and said that we don't believe police, that this and all. There are a lot of other things. Now you reinvestigate, give it to CBI and all. Then so such a sensational murder case, it was ultimately given to the CBI. Then CBI started investigating, and after a few days, CBI grilled some servants, because some servants were there, like were associated with father's another lady dentist was there, who was friend of was a partner of Dr. Rajesh Talwar in another clinic. So her servant was also a suspect, and some Krishna named servant was also a suspect. So all these, it was established somehow, like alleged by the CBI, that all these 3 or 4 servants have killed this girl out of lust, okay, or some kind of grudge, that Rajesh Talwar has reprimanded them or abused them. So they borne a grudge on his daughter and have eliminated that. That was another theory floated. And they came into the night because they had access to the Hemraj, because he was also a servant. He gave access, and since they had to kill this daughter, and they have killed Hemraj also somehow. Then those people were also remanded into the judicial custody. So after few days, the police said, CBI said, there is no evidence against the father. Then he got bail. Okay, once they came out, then this case went on, and finally after few years, CBI says that neither we have evidence against the parents nor against the servants, and they filed a closure report. So when they file a closure report in the courts, in the trial courts, then the judicial magistrates, either they can accept the report or reject the report. In this case, rightly the trial court has rejected the report, and they straight away took cognizance that, because there is a theory of a last seen person. If I am a person who has traveled with my friend to some long drive in the night, and let us assume my friend is dead, then the onus lies on me. The burden of proof lies on me to prove that I am innocent.
Yes.
Okay, otherwise I'll be presumed guilty. That is the rule of law. So because 4 people were there staying in this home the whole night, by morning 2 people are dead. So the remaining 2 people have burden of proof on them.
Yes.
So they have to prove themselves that they are innocent. So the court has rightly held, trial court, and they have summoned them and put them on trial. And finally they were convicted. The conviction was challenged in the Allahabad High Court. And the Allahabad High Court, what Allahabad High Court has held is, like it's a shoddy probe, and then they have acquitted the parents. So now that neither the servants were not convicted, only the parents were convicted, but again acquitted by the High Court. Now this case is now pending in the Honorable Supreme Court. But the fact of the matter is, there are catenary of judgments, hundreds of judgments are there. Whenever a murder takes place like this, whomsoever has killed, once the investigation has done, prima facie case is established, and the trial court has found them guilty, the High Court shouldn't have acquitted them.
Yes.
Because, see, onus has to lie on somebody. That means that nobody has killed, these 2 innocent lives have lost. That means, what does that mean? Nobody has killed them? Just because whatever the evidence is there, it has to be presumed to be sufficient. The courts cannot, with the constitutional courts, the High Court or Supreme Court, cannot say that the evidence is not sufficient, because already there are these crimes are something which are not against individuals. Okay, today father and mother says, we don't like our baby daughter, we want a baby son, we'll kill her. Okay, and I don't like my wife, I'll kill her. Okay, so whatever example, So these kind of things happen. That is not a personal bond. It is a crime against society. Any heinous crime is committed against society. That's why state prosecutes them.
Yes.
It is not you. Even if you don't complain, even if parents are not complaining or any person is not complaining, the society, the state is it's the state's responsibility to prosecute the criminals. Why? Because this will become a habit for them. If they come out after killing and benefiting from such kind of crime, okay, it can be a murder for gain, or it can be a murder for lust, or it can be a murder for grudge. If it is a murder for gain, a criminal has gained from crores worth of property by killing somebody. If you do not punish him, he will do more crimes, he will gain more money by killing more and more people. Number one. Number two, if it is murder for lust, if you are violating a girl and if you are killing her, and if you are not punished on time, then he keep on violating other girls also. So if it is murder for grudge, if somebody fight with me, I have a grudge on him, I will eliminate him, nothing happens to me, then tomorrow also if somebody fights me, I'll kill that person also. So that is completely wrong, because whatever the evidence is there, if motive is established prima facie in these kind of murder cases, and circumstantial evidence is there, and chain of events are corroborating, all these things are happening, then definitely action should be taken, and the constitutional courts should convict such people, because it will be a complete injustice to the society, not only to the victims, because it's miscarriage of justice. So somebody should be held accountable if they are involved in crime. In rare case that, okay, if they are reforming, you can commute the 302 section into 304, that is murder to culpable homicide part 1 or part 2, or death due to negligence. Such kind of things can be done, and then you can try to decrease the sentence, but definitely, or remit the sentence. The state can remit the sentence. The Supreme Court or High Court, they have powers to decrease the sentence, but definitely not acquit them. Acquitting them for lack of evidence after getting convicted in the trial court, I think it is very, very erroneous and perverse judgments that come from either of the High Court or Supreme Court, which should be corrected, because it will be for country like India, because the crime rate is increasing. If you see, like I read somewhere, every minute or hour rape is happening in our nation somewhere or other. Every hour a murder is taking place. So people should be held accountable. Okay, if they reform after a few years, 10 years, 5 years, 20 years, definitely they should be given a chance. There's no doubt about it. But prima facie, if the trial court convicts them, particularly the courts of session, that is only after the sessions court convicts them. Another loophole that is there in the criminal jurisprudence in our country is the constitutional courts do not look at the people. They only look at the papers, what they have said, and only based on that the fight will take place. That is the biggest loophole according to me, because the trial court, they see the person, they judge the person based upon his body language, his eye-to-eye contact will be there with the judge and the victims, or with the culprits and the witnesses also. So they are very careful while judging and coming to a conclusion. So these things will not take place in constitutional courts, because they have not seen the real culprits. What do they know? The pain of the victim. They cannot understand the pain of the victim. So they should consider these aspects as well. There's nothing wrong. The constitutional courts are vested with inherent powers and extraordinary powers. They are having unlimited powers. So they can always summon the victims as well as the culprits to the court while dispensing a final judgment, or they should take it into consideration. That is what I feel. Okay.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you, ma'am.
Thank you, sir.